Green Tree Productions is proud to present Duncanville Weekly News. It's the good news just for the City of Champions, Duncanville, Texas. And now, here's your host, John Thompson.
Hello, world, America, Texas, and Duncanville, and welcome to this edition of Duncanville Weekly News for the middle of September 2018. Glad you're logged on and watching. Well, it's all football again this week, but first, there's a couple of events coming up in Duncanville that you need to know about.
I'm Casey Cheshire, and I'm the race director of the Heart of Duncanville 5K and 1 mile. The 5th annual Heart of Duncanville 5K walk and run will be Saturday, October 13th in downtown Duncanville at Main Street and West Jesperson Way. Register today at Ben Franklin Apothecary or at www.heartofduncanville5k.com. There again will be entertainment before, during, and after the race, and all the proceeds benefit the Duncanville ISD Education Foundation. We hope to see you there.
The 2018 Smokin' Blues and Barbecue Festival is Friday and Saturday, October 19th and 20th at Armstrong Park. Friday night is the All-Star Charity Blues Concert featuring Andrew Junior Boy Jones. Saturday, the gates open at 10 a.m. For complete information, go to smokinbluesbarbecuefest.com. It's fall, it's Texas, it's Duncanville. Time for the high school football and time for the Panther Den Show on Duncanville Weekly News, which highlights of last week's Duncanville Panther football game and a preview of this week's game. The Panthers Den Show is brought to us by Jane's Memorial Chapel, Leon Miller Commercial Properties, Todd and Jerry at Fry Integra Insurance Services, John and Janelle at Pope Financial Services of Raymond James and Associates, Ben Franklin Apothecary and Kitchens Deli, Chubby's Family Restaurants, Rick and Jamie at Ben Franklin Plumbing, and now, in the Panthers Den, here's John.
Welcome back to the Panthers Den. The Panthers went over to Dallas to Kincaid Stadium at the Jesse Owens Sports Complex to meet South Oak Cliff Friday night, and here's what happened.
This evening ended up all it was cracked up to be weather-wise, but before starting late and leaving early, the real coin flip took place at midfield, and we'll see the results in a minute. But does anybody see anything wrong with this display? At least these folks got it right. In the game with South Oak Cliff at Kincaid Stadium in Dallas, once again the captains for the reenactment coin flip are Gaesi, DeBrandon, Treshawn, and Jaquindon. The Golden Bears won the flip and defer, so the Panthers will receive to open this game. Gaesi receives the kickoff at about the 19-yard line and returns it, fumbling out of bounds at about the Panther 42. It's 3rd and long, but this screen pass from Quindon to Zariah Benson just gets 8. So Anthony comes in and punts it. And it's a good one to the 12-yard line. But Charles Munson kind of interferes with the receiver, but the penalty is offset. So the Golden Bears have it at their 10, 1st and 10. But on defensive plays like this by Chris Thompson, the Golden Bears are forced to punt, and the Panthers have it at the South Oak Cliff 45-yard line, 1st and 10. But it's 3rd down and 18 when JaQuinton keeps for 13 yards. Then Guyce takes it to the 25 for a 1st down. On 2nd down, Javon Fountain finishes the deal as he takes it to the house. Thanks to some blocks by Roderick Daniels and DeBrandon. Here's another angle. And here's even another view. Victor adds the PAT. So with 4:44 left in the first quarter, it's 7-0 Panthers. Victor kicks off to the 4-yard line. And on the return, Antoine McGarry and Stacy Brown, along with Marquez Beeson, force the returner out of bounds at the South Oak Cliff 41-yard line. But on 3 straight plays like this, it's punt time. Again, the Panthers have it at their own 13-yard line. They run a couple of plays like this when too much lightning was seen, so the game was suspended with 1 minute and 26 seconds left in the first quarter. And it's not to be continued, so everybody go home early and stay dry. And maybe we can play some more next week.
Chubby's Family Restaurant on Cockrell Hill at Skyline is your full-service restaurant for Duncanville. Open from 6 to 9, Monday through Thursdays, till 10 p.m. Fridays and Saturdays. They feature traditional American cuisine. They offer takeout and delivery and are one of the very best catering restaurants in the area. Call 972-298-1270 and find out for yourself.
Leon Miller Commercial Properties is a proud sponsor of the Panther State Show on Duncanville Weekly News, as he enjoys helping to promote our DHS athletes as no one else does. Leon owns office and retail space in the heart of Duncanville on Main Street. If you are looking for convenient, accessible, and well-kept space for rent, call Leon at 972-709-7181. He will fix you up.
James Memorial Chapel is the only family-owned funeral home in Duncanville and is proud to offer caring and dedicated services from familiar friends. Rick James and his family, the owners of James Memorial Chapel and Funeral Home, have served Duncanville area families in their time of loss since 1998. A beautiful and spacious chapel is offered, and James serves all cemeteries. When it comes to finding people you can trust in a time of need, you can turn to James Memorial Chapel. No one else knows families better. 811 South Cockrell Hill in Duncanville.
A longtime sponsor of the Panther State Show on Duncanville Weekly News is Benjamin Franklin Plumbing, your punctual plumber. Rick and Jamie have been serving the plumbing needs for the Duncanville area since 1984. Remember, their slogan is, if there's any delay, it's you we pay. Make an appointment and be confident that they will be there on time. Call 972-298-6054 and see for yourself. That's Benjamin Franklin Plumbing.
Each show we have a play of the week. And in the South Oak Cliff game, it happened when Javon Fountain with blocks from Roderick and DeBraylen goes 26 yards for the first and only touchdown of this lightning short game. And that's why it's the play of the week.
The play of the week is brought to us every game and every show by the Pope Financial Group of Raymond James. For all your investment needs, call John or Janelle at 972-780-0533 or come by at 222 East Wheatland right here in Duncanville. It's the Pope Financial Group of Raymond James for the last 34 years.
Also, we have a hit of the week. And Friday night in Dallas in the South Oak Cliff game, it happened when this screen pass is caught and Chris Thompson corrals the receiver for a very short gain, leading to a punt. And that's why it's the hit of the week.
The hit of the week is brought to us by Ben Franklin Apothecary, located at 302 North Main Street in the heart of downtown Duncanville. Shop for unique gifts, take care of any pharmaceutical needs, or enjoy lunch at Kitchen's Deli Sandwich Shop. Call 972-298-1147 or visit online for more information.
Upcoming for the Panthers, this Saturday at 6 p.m. at Panther Stadium, the Evangel Christian Academy of Shreveport, Louisiana will be here. The Eagles, what the athletic department is calling this is the Duncanville Classic. And the 1998 Panther State Championship football team will be reuniting. Since it's been 20 years and we've got a little extra time this week, let's look at some of the highlights of the second half of the state championship game in 1998 with the Panthers versus Judson.
For 5A Division I state championship football. Second half of the Texas Bowl underway with a squib kick picked up by one of the Panthers and out over the 35-yard line for Duncanville is Alvin Mosby, and Mosby takes it out over the 35 to the 37-yard line. Max Price ran him out of bounds. So Duncanville starts with good field position. The Panthers trying to urge on their teammates. A line drive kick and fielded by Howard at the 11-yard line. And Nick Howard breaks off of tackles. And look at Nick Howard go. Remember, as Shea pointed out, this is a linebacker, and Nick Howard is going to score.
That's why they've been squibbing, Craig. They've kicked away from him purposely on the previous two kickoff attempts. He fields the ball this time, and what a tremendous run by Nick Howard.
Well, it takes the Duncanville Panthers all of 17 seconds to respond to a special teams play by Judson. They get one of their own. Nick Howard picks up the bouncing kickoff and returns it 89 yards for the Duncanville Panthers, who are right back in it. Played quarterback the first 6 weeks of the season for Duncanville, and the extra point is good. And here's another look at Nick Howard, linebacker turned kick returner.
Yeah, I mean, he's had a tremendous run already. You'll see as he fields this ball, he catches it on the one hop. They tried to squib away from him, but he runs right into the middle. He takes a shot from one of his own guys, actually picking up a block, and he spins outside, and again, just showing tremendous speed. Slips the kicker, which return men love to do.
89 yards, and Duncanville is right back in it. Nick Howard, City of Houston, as we begin the fourth quarter. Critical moment coming up now on fourth down, and about a yard and a half needed for Duncanville first down inside the Judson 43. Jeremy Hurd, the toss to Terrence Dean. He's got the first down and more. 6-yard line. Bob Alpert now 2 for 2 in 4th down decisions. Dean again gets the call, looking for blocks, improvise.
Gets stuck, looks like Floyd Wagner knocks the ball loose, and Codis Martin, boy, what an opportunistic play that was for him to be able to pick up the football.
The Rockets cling to a 7-point lead. Bob Alpert's Duncanville Panthers facing a 3rd and 9 at the Judson 10. Hurd on the rollout, throws into the end zone, caught for a touchdown. What a catch made by Codis Martin.
Craig Codis Martin came from the wide receiver side on the other side. He was lined up on the left. Hurd rolls out to his right and just really throws up. Looks like a prayer. Floyd Wagner, the defensive back for Judson. What a heartbreak for that kid. He was in position for the football, and Codis Martin just showed his athleticism, went up and plucked that thing right out of the air.
A very crucial extra point now coming for Travis Hale for the tie out of the hold of Kyle Yudiski. And we are tied with 5:49 to go in the game. Bob Alpert's team has rallied from a 21-7 deficit to tie the score at 21. This is a new day and age, not only for Alpert, but also for Duncanville football. And the Panthers, come storming back.
And, Bob Alpert, he looks like he's relatively calm on the sideline, but that's the old analogy of the duck. Looks calm on the surface, boy, underneath the water, man, the legs are spinning. Inside he's just churning right now.
That kickoff will be loose, and Duncanville's going to come up with it. The Panthers say they got it, and they do.
They do.
Judson did not put a player around the football, and the ball stopped right in between them. And for Duncanville, Damian Fuller comes up with a loose football.
Craig, that's just a mistake that the Judson kick return team, they know. It's not that they don't. They have time to get to the football, but they're expecting it to bounce out of bounds. And for some reason, Sean Harris just freezes when he watches it hit the ground. He must have been confused, thinking he's returning a punt. I'm not sure. But when that ball hits the ground on the kickoff and doesn't go out of bounds, Duncanville very wisely jumps on it. Boy, what a huge play in this game.
Judson not completely out of the woods as Duncanville will try to capitalize on the recovered kickoff. Field goal try of 33 yards by Travis Hale. Out of the hold of Yudiski. Judson comes in again, but this field goal is good. And Duncanville is back on top. Yards for Travis Hale, and 2 special teams mistakes for the Judson Rockets have resulted in 10 Duncanville points. As come up here in the 4th quarter with the touchdown and the field goal, and they now lead at 24-21. Finchow with the catch, 1st and goal, and there's a big hit by Mark West, stopping Barnes inside the 5. Of 2, 2nd and goal, Judson at the Duncanville 4. Toss to Barnes, and Barnes bouncing off one tackler but loses yardage. Yudiski, the safety, who played the first 6 games of the season at quarterback for Duncanville, wraps him up. And now it's 3rd and goal for Judson. Barnes is the deep back on 3rd down. On the play fake, Baker throws, and the ball's incomplete. Duncanville on the coverage, Yudiski back on the coverage. On the pass intended for Minchow, the tight end, and 4th down.
Look at it as he was running along the baseline.
Bob Alpert's taking a timeout to discuss this. We have 93 seconds remaining in the 5A Division I Texas Bowl.
Rutledge, Craig, he's telling his guys right now, listen, everybody set, everybody prepared. This is the most important play of the game so far.
His longest this season has been 44, so this is well within his range. 22-yard attempt. It's down. The kick is up, and he missed it. Pushed it left. A 22-yarder. And Duncanville has it back with 90 seconds to play. A field goal. We'll see what happens. First of all, the 3rd down play, and Hurd faked as he was going to go down and turns it into a 1st down, and now it's become academic. What a call!
That is
Jeremy
strategic.
Hurd goes down as if to put put a knee on the carpet. We'll have our state championship trophy presentation with Assistant Athletic Director Peter Contreras. Randy?
Yeah, thanks a lot, Craig. As you mentioned, Peter Contreras with the University Interscholastic League, the Assistant Athletic Director, with a very special presentation.
Bob, Duncanville is referred to as a home of champions, but I think you omit a couple of pieces are missing. Here's one of those pieces, state champion, 5A Division I. Congratulations.
Thank you, Peter. It's not missing anymore. I'll tell you what, I'm really proud of our kids. We really fought. We didn't play very well. We had all those turnovers and block punt. Usually don't win, but our kids fought. They refused to lose, and boy, I'm certainly proud of them. I'm proud of our kids, proud of our administration, our student body. I'm just proud of everybody at Duncanville.
Bob, you guys were down at the half. You came out. What'd you tell your club at the half to get them motivated for the third?
Well, I don't know. They blocked that punt, and then we didn't quit though. It was 21-7. Nick Howard made that great kickoff return. Our kids just wanted to win. They were hungry.
How about the big fourth down call?
Oh, let's go for it on fourth down.
Congratulations, Bob Alpert, head football coach of Duncanville, the new 5A Division I state champions for 1998.
All right, thank you, Randy. Quite the comeback for Duncanville. And Bob Alpert, who coached down here at Aldine MacArthur in the greater Houston area and had so much success, but just didn't have the state championship, now has one to call his own, as do the Panthers. Final score from the Astrodome: Duncanville 24, Converse Judson 21.
Seems like only yesterday, but it's been 20 years, and those were the good old days. Maybe we're in for some more. We'll be back on September the 18th with highlights of the Saturday game and more. As we close, let's see some more highlights, scenes from last Friday night's scheduled game in Dallas, and we'll see you September the 18th.